Hello, my air signs. Thanks for coming to your chakra healing session. I'm Ajua. It's nice to have you here. And in this session, the first part of it is a tarot card reading, and then after that, we bring in the healing energy. And if you're receptive to it or you want to receive it, then you will listen to the instructions and go along with it. Okay, so as you already know, if you're here, then you already know about your 7 main chakras, and those are the energy centers that's connected to your soul, that is like the gateway to your spirit. Okay, so any issues that you have, it's mostly can be connected to your chakra, and whichever chakra it is. And so healing that issue is about going to the root. Sometimes by looking at it from the chakra's point of view, we are able to see from its deepest core and tackle it from that aspect and bring it on. But also we need to realize that it's the physical actions that we're doing that runs deep into that spiritual space of our body. So it all works hand in hand. What we're doing in the physical is affecting the spirit, and what is going on with the spirit is affecting the physical. So the chakra is a great place for you to figure out and get to the healing of your issues. So let's get to it, because I know you already know that. So for my Gemini, Libras, and Aquarians, this season, your first chakra, the area where your material life is connected, how you survive and stuff like that, you seem to be going through a feeling of like not lacking some ambition there. You don't feel like doing too much and going after your dreams and goals. Okay, I feel like some of you have this bittersweet attitude about it, you cannot wrap your head around the fact that things are always waving and going, back and forth. Like 1 minute everything is going well, and next minute things are coming in and just disrupting things. And it's like you just, that is not encouraging you to even stay on course with the things that you want to do. So it's like a low energy at this point. But some of you also, it's like having a hard time even thinking of expansion at this time because of this situation, because of things being stagnant, and you not feeling like taking care of those financial things that you need to make you feel secure. I also feel like some of you are going through some financial constraints. Obviously, it makes sense. The economy is really bad and money is really tight, and that is why you have these issues going on. Also, it's like not lacking the ambition is coming also from the fact that you don't feel financially secured. Money is tied on you, and that's really putting a strain on your belief system and your willpower. As I look at it here, when I look at it, looking at at your third chakra, where is the power space for you, where you are applying your will, your personal power and your wisdom to move forward with actions and passion to go after your dreams and goals. You're experiencing some weak will at this moment, and some intestinal blockages are also going on. So you really need to start fasting and cleaning out your intestines and watching what you're eating. And right now it's not a very good time for you to be having bloating issues and stuff like that, because then constipation and all that stuff may come in, and congestions are generally not good for you. You're just gonna get sick. So this is weakening your will, and you lacking ambition also comes from this sluggish energy, of not feeling easy in your intestines because of the bloating and the blocks that are inside your intestines from, like I said, mucus and eating maybe too much meat and all that stuff. Just overeating could also do all this stuff to you. So I jumped around a little bit, but I'm gonna go to your sacral chakra here. You know, some of you need to actually practice some abstinence, okay? Because you need to put a pause on your sexual life, all right, for your own spiritual health and to clean you out and to give you focus. Because sometimes when you're having too much sex, it takes your drive away also, and it's all about sex and you can't think about anything else. So it looks like you have to practice some abstinence here. And some of you just don't believe in abstinence. You feel like that's not you. You don't roll that way. You know, I feel that way. I'm getting that from you guys. I'm also hearing that some of you may be, you know, pretending as if you are practicing abstinence, but rather you're not. Yeah, like you're lying to yourself. You know, I was getting those. It interrupted. The message was coming, so I have to tell you. You know, so that's what's going on with your sacral chakra there, and it's all stemming from your, you know, this weak will that I'm seeing here. The issue for me that I'm seeing for you really is this weak will. Something really made you sad too, though. But I don't want to jump ahead of myself. I want to go step by step here. Now, what caused this weak will, I feel, is that most of you played a victim role. Like something happened, okay? Someone, you may have lost a lover, or lost somebody, may have literally died, and you know, you're really sad about it, you know, or you get into arguments, or your relationships are not going well, and you are feeling like you're the victim of this bad circumstances, you know, and all this is placed on you, and you're feeling like this is all connecting to you feeling weak about yourself and pushing yourself forward, because there's deep sadness that's happening within you that is stifling or stopping you from, you know, being more courageous within yourself, okay? And so when that happens, sometimes you can fall into the victim mentality. Oh, nothing works for me. You know, it's like a pity party thing that gets extreme, you know. So this needs to be worked out so that you can develop the courage again to get up and go and discover who you truly are, you know. Because looking at your heart space, which is the fourth chakra, the area where, you know, you love unconditionally, and you're compassionate, and you are understanding, and, you know, putting yourself out there and being loving and all that, you know, you're out of sync with yourself, with your mission. This is what you got over here, which means that you are not really in tune with what you truly want to do, your life purpose, okay? And it all ties into this weak will thing. I really feel like your issue stems from this weak will situation, which comes from you lacking finances and you just sort of going down the drain of giving up on yourself a little bit, you know. So now you're out of sync with your mission. You're not going after what you need to be doing. So, you know, some recovery needs to happen. You need to go back into your higher self and start communicating with yourself to discover yourself all over again, you know, and fall in love with your dreams and goals and ambitions all over again. You cannot stay in this position because it is not heading in a good direction, really. You're only going to keep sinking if you don't pick yourself up from here, recover from this loss and this, you know, weak will situation that you have going on, okay? And, you know, moving on to your fifth chakra here, you are behaving a bit childish about this financial situation. You know, this lack of abundance is making you act like a child, like you're acting like you have no understanding of like life fluctuating and going through mishaps, you know, and you're acting it out, and it's like it's not working out for you because you're coming off like you're being childish here. You're not being matured about the situation. Obviously, you can look around you and see what's going on with the economy. How is that your fault? It's not your fault. Sometimes when things are not going on so well around you, it can demoralize you. And if you're not strong-willed, like we've been talking about, which is stemming from you overeating and all that and feeling sluggish too, it makes you a bit lazy and all that. It all ties into that. Then you can start going down the the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what's going on here. You know, probably whining about everything, whining about the money, whining about having this, not feeling up to it, and maybe if somebody even tells you, you don't even want to deal with it. You just react like a child will react to this situation. And I mean, that's what's going on. I get it. Looking at your sixth chakra, where you're supposed to be using your own inner wisdom, your psychic abilities towards your goals and ambitions and stuff like that, you seem to be very easily distracted. Okay, you have it in your mind that you have to be in a perfect surrounding and perfect situation to be able to sit there and meditate and connect with yourself, and that is like not true. In those chaotic times is when you really have to actually find the strength to sit down and discipline yourself and not get easily distracted by the news, television, your children, or anything. You have to create the space in your mind for yourself. It's important, because if you don't create this personal time for yourself to connect with yourself, then you will keep going down this hill and your will keep getting weak. And that is not applying your wisdom here. And that is the area where you need to be applying your wisdom and using your own intuition to guide you. And you're not taking care of that. You get distracted with TV, with everything. You get distracted with the idea that, you're not feeling too good to do it. You don't need any of that. Just make a commitment to yourself before you really go down here. That's what I'm feeling. I know this is a hard reading for you to chew, but that is why it's a healing session. And I commend you for your braveness to even be here to listen this far and to actually decide to implement some of this information that you're getting and working on your chakras and stopping things that you're doing that is setting you down the path that's not gonna be good for your spirit, your soul within. Set you on an imbalanced situation here. Now, moving on to your seventh chakra, some of you are literally getting spiritually possessed by other spirits. I see, this is what happens when you have a weak will and you don't have constant connection with your spirit guides to protect you and to guide you, and you're not in communication with your own spirit. There are spirits that will feast on you and come into you and sit in you and live through you, because there are spirits around here that have not been able to move on, that are looking for hosts to feast on. And so when you have behaviors like this that are kind of connected to some of the behaviors of some of these spirits that didn't pass on to a good place, then you're easily target. You're an easy target because you're spiritually weak right now. And it seems like some of you may be going through, like I said, some loss here, be grieving over a love that you've lost, that you haven't healed from, or you may have lost someone and you feel really sad about your life. So this is causing a serious disconnect and allowing entities to possess you sometimes. So some of this stuff that's going on, it's even not coming from you. So you're going down, a place that is not really safe for you. So that's all that I have for you guys, my air signs, my Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. The overall advice that the healing angels have for you is the Guardian, and they are trying to say that don't wait for things to get out of hand before you contact them. Stop the disconnection that you have with them and every situation. They are there to help you with it. They say they can help you with whatever situation, from even things that you don't think they can help you with. They are there for you. That's why they are your spirit guides. So reach out to them and don't allow things to get out of control, okay, before all this go on. So that's it, my air signs. It's time now to bring in the healing energy for you guys. So those of you who are willing to receive the healing for all your chakras, I'm just going to bring it in one time, and it will go to all the places that needs to go to, and rejuvenate your whole system, because there's issues on all fronts here that needs to be addressed. So get in a comfortable position. You can visualize seeing me, and feeling the energy with your eyes closed inside you. With your eyes closed and taking it in. Or you can just open your eyes, get in a comfortable position, and look at my hands, because the energy is going to come through my hands to you. So get comfy and let's get this done, okay? All right. So my healing angels, call on you. Use me as the medium to bring in this healing angel, this healing energy for the Geminis, Libras, and Aquarians that are going to find this reading. Thank you so much. It's already here, guys. Prepare yourself to receive your healing for all your chakras. Alright, here you go. Okay, my air signs, thank you so much. I feel that I have given you what came through me. You have a great healing session. Thank you so much. I'll see you next month. Bye. Namaste.
Have you taken the time out to follow my Instagrams?